What was it like fighting the snow this morning?
Definitely different, especially driving in it. Luckily I got a truck, so it's not too bad for me. But looking around and seeing other people drive, it is a little challenging. So we try to stay in the house as much as possible.
AR, how nice is it to have just, I guess, the word that Shane's going to be back next year with Chris as well, to have some continuity? What does that mean to you?
No, it's great, honestly. Have a lot of faith, in Mr. Ballard and Coach Shane. Just them, believing in our team and just the stuff that we're able and capable of doing. Just having them and just the respect and the trust that they instill in us. It just gives us a lot of more confidence to know that they're going to be back, and just gives us, time to, focus on getting better. Focus on the things that didn't really go well this past season, and just focus on, working towards championship standards.
What are your takeaways from year 2 in the league?
Like I talked about, the other day, adversity. You need that, especially in this league, just to, fine tune, certain things, especially, on the field. But just off the field as well, just learning the NFL just in general, learning the aspects of everything and just learning how to be better. And I feel like adversity is the thing that gives us a chance to, deliver that. So I definitely learned a lot about adversity.
What's the biggest thing you improved on with learning through all that throughout this season and going through that adversity?
I think being intentional, honestly, because sometimes, you do something for so long, it's like, okay, that's routine, that's natural. When okay, I can do that with my eyes closed. But to get better, I feel like you have to, be intentional about every single thing you're doing every minute of the day. You can't just let it just fly by because, you've been doing it for so long. So I think just being intentional, that's something I definitely learned about this year or this past season. I'm definitely looking forward to this year, just being intentional about every single thing, no matter what.
Hey, what does your offseason need to be moving forward? Take some time off, I realize, but then what does it need to be? What do you need to do?
Like I just said, be intentional, whether that's, footwork drills, studying film, studying the playbook, or just being in the building, talking to Shane, communication, just everything, just being intentional, trying to have an end goal of everything and just trying to make everything better and just being intentional about it, because I feel like that's just going to push it.
Where will you work? Will you work here? Will you work Jackson? Where are you going to work?
Yeah, I'll be back and forth. I'll try to be here as much as I can just to, keep the routine going, just stay in touch with the coaches and the training staff, but I'll be back and forth.
I know you've worked with 6 points before. Do you plan to keep working with them, or is there any other maybe quarterback, passing specialists you plan to work with?
Yeah, I plan on keeping the same group of guys around me. I feel like that they're helping me and helping my game grow. I feel like I'm getting better, stronger, faster on the field, getting sharper. So I feel like I'm gonna keep working with my guys.
You missed some games this year, but how close do you feel that this team is to getting over, this road here and possibly getting to the playoffs?
Man, the margin of error in this league is so minute. And I honestly feel like we're very close. The record doesn't show how great our team is. Some of the plays that we put out there this season doesn't really show how great the team is. But I feel like we're definitely close. All the great teams, everybody deals with adversity, but it's how you respond and bounce back to it. And I feel like we gonna show the world what we're capable of, and just a matter of time. So I feel like we're definitely close.
Yeah, Sam's a free agent. What does he mean to your career and your development?
Man, I'm so thankful for Sam. Honestly, Lord knows how much I am. First time I met him, Elite 11, I was in high school. He was a mentor at the camp, and just watching him and just seeing how he carried himself and the way he talked to the group, just about working hard, and just luckily being able to have him here, on the same team as me, it's been a blessing, especially this past year. Having somebody in my corner, just to push me, no matter what, help me get deeper into my faith. Help me just become a better man, not just a better football player. I definitely appreciate him, and I'm glad he was definitely part of my growth, and I hope he stays, being able to just be in that spot, just helping me in my growth.
How does the back?
That the expectations obviously, they change as you become a more experienced player. What do you think? How do you think your expectations for you will change as a third-year player?
Honestly, people are going to expect more, and that's the nature of the game. That's the nature of it. I expect more out of myself, honestly. Obviously, we fell short this past season, especially with not making it to the playoffs. But I feel like I could have done a lot more. I could have done a lot more in the building, outside of the building, just in my life, just to be a better player. So I think the expectation is going to be a little bit more, which I'm expecting. I'm expecting out of myself. So. That's that.
What would you like to see the team do this offseason to kind of ensure they're moving in the right direction?
Honestly, anything that's going to help us be better. I don't really know what that entails. I don't know all the details and all the fine print within that. But anything that's going to make us better, I'm all for it because we all want the same end goal. We all chasing championships. So anything that's going to make us better.
How does the backfield now? How's the backfield now compared to, I guess, when it flared up a couple weeks ago? And how do you go about getting back, getting right again?
Way better. I'm telling you, bro, those first couple of days were real rough, but it's way better now. I'm able to move a lot more. I was able to do some football stuff this past week, get back, running a little bit, throwing a little bit. So head in the right direction. Give it a couple more days, and I'll probably be close to 100% and back on the grind.
Some people were just curious when you said it could be chronic. Do you have a sense of is it a chronic thing, or do you have a sense of just I guess how much this is going to impact you going forward?
I don't think it'll impact me much, honestly. Pitt was dealing with a back injury. He managed that, great. So I can look into him and get some advice from him. Buck has been dealing with some stuff as well. So they let me know that it's like normal in athletes, dealing with back things, But it's up to me to find out whether or not I can manage it the right way. So I'm looking forward to that, and I think I'm gonna be good. No worries.
I think this year is a make it or break it year for you, just considering going into year 3, played 17 games, the injuries, the inaccuracy, things like that.
Make it or break it? What you mean by that?
Meaning, if you don't figure it out next year, then they come in line at quarterback.
I mean, could be. I guess every day could be a make it or break it day for me. So I try not to think about it like that. I just try to be the best version of myself everywhere I can be. You can lose your job in a day. So I don't think just a year can determine whether or not. I just got to make sure I'm on point. Doing my job, doing everything I can to help this organization go in the right direction, and the rest is up to God.
What will a healthy
Last one here.
offseason mean to you? Oh, go ahead.
So I was going to say, teams always add up. They're always adding competition. If they add a quarterback to compete with you, just because that's the business, do you welcome that? How do you think you'll process that?
I'm a natural competitor. I've been competing all my life. I love competing. So if the team feel like that's the right direction we want to go in, I'm all for it. I'm competing. If not, I'm still here competing, working my tail off. To be the best version I can for this team. So, I can't really control everything. That comes with the NFL, but I know I can control what I can, and I'm gonna do my part. To be the best version of myself for this organization.